Hi, Capricorns. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome in any of our readings. Today, we're going to ask our spirit guides what's next in love, what is going on around the person that you are thinking of, what are their intentions, what's coming next, where do we go from here? Anything Spirit wants to share with us about the person on your mind. So, welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly joined us for the first time. Let's call in our angels and our spirit guides. Person on our mind, Spirit, what is it that you have? What's next? What is happening in this love? What are their intentions? Where are we headed? I am listening for you now. I'm hesitant to make you an offer, okay, made of money, making sure you don't want me just for my money, okay? I don't think you do, but they could be worried about that. Maybe they had somebody in the past that took them for granted and they gave them everything, and now they're making sure that the next relationship they're in, almost to a fault, that I'm going to make sure that the next person, doesn't get anything. So, are you being punished because of somebody else's greed in the past? I'm afraid of getting hurt. So I've got some fear in this connection. There's someone else. I don't know. Part of me feels like I've got some moving parts and pieces, Spirit saying, there's a little bit of a I don't know. I'm just kind of wondering, are they really truly over it? Did they have enough time and space between that relationship and this one? Spirit just said, I have narcissistic, or am I starting to see some qualities in this person that I'm not enjoying? I want to say I have a couple of red flags. Doesn't mean that I'm going to push this away just yet. I think you're beautiful. So they're saying and doing all the right things. I'm distracted. I'm confused. I gotta tell you, I feel like it's more of a 1 foot in, 1 foot out energy. And I'm struggling with that. It's more of a, where do I stand? Where do we go? You could be really struggling with this person isn't letting you know, like, what's going on with us. Spirit, please share with me. I have untamed. The answer is no. I have a feeling you've got somebody that you're not going to convince that they should be in a long-term relationship. They are either going to continue to keep this going. They could be really, really good to you when you're with them, but they are not going to commit to not being with other people, or they aren't going to give up the ability for their freedom. I'm going to put it out there as not ready to commit, and that's upsetting. Doesn't mean that they won't in the future, but you can feel that they're not ready to commit. You can feel that they aren't giving you that undivided attention that you're looking for. So, am I one of many? Are they a flirt? Do they like talking to different people? Do they like the excitement of a new beginning? You could be really struggling with this person. I think I love you. You could be falling in love with them and going, what have I done? I've been purposely putting myself in places you go just for the chance to see you. So do you care about this person more than they're giving you? Daydreaming. I'm daydreaming about you. Do you have more feelings, rumors that they are talking to other people or not talking to other people? Lust. This love has potential. So I have a feeling that we are physical. I have a feeling that I'm looking for more. And this person, I feel like, isn't not ready to commit. And it's more of a, I'm not making any promises. Okay. So they could be telling you that, and you could be going, well, I'm hoping that they change their mind. I'm hoping that things get better. Let's see what our cards are saying. Be careful, okay? It's a little bit of a, I'm treading water here. This person could be, wanting their cake and eat it too. I have a devil. You really could be treading water here. I have a Knight of Cups. I have a Fool. I have a Three of Swords. I have a feeling that you are in a connection with somebody that the flags are all there and you're ignoring the flags. And I have a feeling that Spirit's trying to share with you today with the Knight of Cups and the Fool that they have something that's much more romantic, much more stable, much more is going to be a better relationship with you. But you could be hanging on to somebody that just isn't good for you right now. They have a hidden agenda, is what they're saying, unfortunately. Let's take a look at this person. Could already be in your past, or you're cutting strings with them now, but you want to still know what they're thinking and feeling. Let's kind of switch gears for a minute. This feeling of I'm not making any promises, I'm not ready to commit. It's because Spirit has something better for you, and that's what I want you to focus on. Let's look at this. Let's look at this Fool and this Knight of Cups for a minute. Sometimes we just hold on. You're holding on for too long. There is another love out there, Spirit saying. There is somebody else that will appreciate you, that only wants you, doesn't want to be with anybody else, does not want to keep their options open. Okay, so let's do it this way. You are facing a choice. Do I keep holding on to the person who I keep hoping that I can change them? I keep hoping that things, they decide that they finally want this connection. Or do I just focus on what's ahead of me and what Spirit has? I have a feeling that something's going to happen with this person once and for all, that you just say, I am so done with you, it's not even funny. Whether you hear rumors about them being with somebody else, whether you can't listen to them one more time tell you, I told you something from the beginning that I didn't want that. It's just a feeling of respect. I feel like you at some point just push that energy away. Spirit, can I have a initial, please? First initial, last initial, any kind of confirmations. I have the letter D, G, G, A, M, E, F. I have an I, an N, W, G, U, O, S, N, C, T, U, and another N. I have a feeling Spirit saying, cut the strings to something that I'm holding on to that hasn't gone anywhere for a long time, but it is something. And it's hard to just say goodbye. But you can't have both. They're saying you can't have new love come into you while you're kind of tied up with these strings with this other person. This feeling of puppet just came in. This person thinks that you're their puppet. You're not their puppet. You don't jump when they say jump. You don't bend, when they say, do something for me. I just feel like it's all about them. It's not about you. And I feel like you're going to have a wake-up call. Future plans. Okay. This feels like you. This feels like you opening your eyes to your higher self and your future self. This feels like I want to be with somebody who loves me. I want somebody that gives me unconditional love, not lying, not holding back. I want a soul connection. I feel like you're breaking a cycle. Good for you. So Divine timing steps in. I love this. The worth, the weight, the healing. I love this. Look at you. So you've got kind of this future ahead of you. And this is, I finally broke the cycle. I finally am cutting strings from somebody that I have been waiting for too long. I'm not waiting for anybody any longer. I am healing. I am respecting my future self, my higher self. I am letting go of this person who keeps hiding behind their feelings, and they they want it every which way. Okay. They want you. They want something else. They want to be single. They don't want you to be with anybody else, but it's okay that they could be with somebody else, So, you know what? Enough. It's very toxic. It's very unhealthy. And what it's preventing you from is meeting and being with the person who Spirit really, really wants you to be happy. They just said, they really want you to find this true love, this committed person, this person who commits to just you. So it's a end of a cycle. It is definitely breaking a very difficult toxic cycle. I have a Two of Pentacles. I have a Magician. I have an Ace of Cups. Choose love. I have a Nine of Cups. Choose contentment, choose peace. If you feel like this person, when you really break it down, you've got somebody who there's always something going on. There's always kind of a chaos or drama or on again, off again, or hanging up the phone or arguing or, just crazy. This new love coming into you is peaceful. It's contentment. It's joyful. It's a celebration. My head is only on you. So the Death card is coming into me is I let go. I cut the strings. I cut the ties of a toxic cycle once and for all. I blocked them. Let's just say it that way. I physically blocked the energy. I don't receive their calls. I don't talk to them. I don't care. Spirit saying, I no longer care. And they're not going to change just because you've blocked them. They're not going to, all of a sudden change and say, well, I'll give you what you want. If they haven't done it up until now, they're not going to. I'm going to say breaking a toxic cycle. Okay. I think that that's the best thing that you can do for yourself. And the person that wasn't ever going to give you anything, and then this feeling of new love, just kind of this new romance comes in. You've got to believe it. You've got to trust it. Don't hold on to something because there's nothing, can't see the other side. Spirit, can I have a timeline? Please share with me a timeline. What is it that you have for us? The time is now. You could be on the fence with, what do I do, Kathy? What does Spirit want for me? Do they have something else for me? I have next summer. You'll be in a different place. This time next year, a little bit of what a difference a year makes. Hold on to that. Okay. That where you are today will not be where you are in a year from now. Okay. So I think that's important to know. Thank you, Spirit. There's your confirmation. It's the difference between what a difference a day makes, what a difference a year will make. Okay. You're not going to be where you are. So sometimes we're just so afraid of, what else is out there. There's nothing else out there. And that's not true. They're trying to bring you this beautiful love. I have November. This person could show up in November, October, this fall. Nice. December. The next couple of months. I'm feeling good. I think sometimes we just have to face our own reality, and we have to, even though those decisions are hard, if you're not happy, you feel like you're being strung along, you feel like you don't have what you really deserve with somebody. Don't be afraid of what's on the other side. Okay, so Spirit has something better for you, is what they're trying to share. Not everybody. This wasn't everybody's reading, of course, but for somebody out there who's struggling with, I think I'm with the wrong person, and I have been for a while. I just shouldn't have to struggle this hard with this person. Spirit's going to let you know that there's something better. So you have to trust. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. I appreciate them. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, CathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.